I bought a plane ticket yesterday, literally on a whim, because I'd been so stressed out at work and I truly just needed a beach and time to nap and do nothing. I was like, oh, what if I like, as a joke, went to Hawaii or Mexico just to chill by myself? I just showed up. I don't know anything about Puerto Vallarta. I packed in less than 30 minutes. I had no swimsuits because they're all in Southern California. Same with flip-flops. But anyways, I get to the hotel safe and sound, and it is like a Bonvoy hotel, which I'm very familiar with because I stay in those all the time for work. So I felt like I was back at home and it felt very safe. I also, like, this city is supposed to be super safe. I think I feel like I'm hyper vigilant, anything can happen. And so anyways, I get here, they upgrade me, thank you, to this awesome, beautiful room with like the ocean view. I get to the hotel and all I want are tacos. I also realized that when I travel, I think 70% of my effort is gone into like getting the best food. Even on the flight, I was just looking up, where are the best tacos? Where are the best like enchiladas? And everything I put into my Google Maps folder to go to, I think it's like 95% food. And like 5% beaches, like nice beaches to go to. So I get out, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna walk to this taco shop that has a lot of reviews and it's supposed to be super tasty. I get there, oh my God, and tacos. I was supposed to have like 1 or 2 tacos because the thought was like, I'm gonna try a lot of different ones at different places. But then I overate because they were so delicious. I had guacamole and a lot of chips and 2 tacos. It was very full, but I still wanted more tacos. So then I went to the second taco place. I don't know why I did that. I was so full. Anyways, I get there and it's called Gabby's Kitchen, but I would not necessarily recommend. I got there and I was committed to eating there, but it was like pretty much all tourists. And I think when I came, I was like, I'm gonna eat where all the locals eat, all the hole in the walls, where the tacos are delicious, but like not well known. And so, I don't know, I should have just walked out, but like I had an enchilada there. Then I proceeded to walk to the beach and just sat by the water. And I was just reflecting on how thankful I was. Like, I don't think 10 years ago Jenny would have thought that she could one day just be stressed from work and just decide to fly somewhere. Like, I feel like that's so much privilege. I was just so grateful in that moment. I mean, I still am, but like particularly in that moment, I was sitting by the beach, like, you just picked yourself up and like went to Mexico. I've had these moments in the past where I like love being single, but for whatever reason, like in this period right now, I feel like I'm leaning into it even more because I'm realizing as I like head into my older 20s, this is a very limited time period, assuming I like eventually get married one day, and then there's no going back. I have just now wrapped day 2 of this trip of mine. Woke up, I had lunch, I had breakfast overlooking the water on the highest floor of this hotel. So floor 20, the 23rd floor. It was so pretty. And then I'm like, great, time to go eat some more. So I go through my little Google list of all the taco places I want to try, find one, head over, eat some more tacos and the soup. Great, time to go eat some more. So I go to the next taco place. And while I'm there, it's so funny because I see this Canadian couple, probably in their 80s, 70s, 80s. And then I see the owner of this Mexican little like taco shop. His name was Tony. And they were like just really chatting it up. And I was kind of confused, but like, okay, whatever. And later, Tony comes up to me and tells me how when he was in his like teenage years / early 20s, that Canadian couple housed him. And Tony was also engaged with another girl that the Canadian couple housed. And then he just ran away. And he was like, yeah, I felt really bad about it, but we got engaged and I just ghosted her. I left. And I was like, wow. And somehow that Canadian couple found this man in the city by connecting with his daughter on Facebook. Like, wow. What else? I'm reading this book. It's called Who We Meet When We're on Vacation, or at least I think that's what it's called. And one thing that stood out to me was this one quote. I'm probably gonna butcher it, but it's like, you can basically be anyone you want on vacation. And I'm trying to embody that. Also, because my Uber driver today was like, yeah, you should just like go to a bar and sit there and like meet people and talk to them. I was like, yeah, I should. And I like kind of tried that, but it doesn't really work because I just sit there with my little book. I did try to do that. So like the last place that I went to go eat at, it was by the water. And I just ordered a bottle of water at that point because I was very, very full, but then I felt kind of bad, so I ordered some soup. It's not a bar, I guess, but I was like, oh, like people watching and seeing like if I could meet anyone, and I was like, no one to be met here. And then I Ubered back to the hotel pretty early and then tried to do yoga as the sun was setting. It was kind of cool, actually, except for the fact that I forgot to account for the sand not staying in place when I do movement on it. So for instance, when I was trying to do downward dog, usually your wrist is kind of just sitting like this, but it would dig into the sand. And all these things I did not account for. I'm gonna try to do it again tomorrow because I truly deeply love yoga and I love the water. And so putting those two together sounds awesome. And now I'm a little sleepy. Oh, also another fun thing I did. After I did yoga, I came back upstairs, freshened up, and went down to just drink at the bar and read. So that was kind of fun. I feel like that's my whole personality now. Not my whole personality, it's like half my personality, is just reading at a bar. Not even necessarily with an alcoholic drink, but just reading at a bar or journaling at a bar. And it truly makes my soul so happy.